Hey guys, FIFA Vic here with a video for you guys about FIFA 14 Manager Mode. This is basically all the information that I've gleaned from EA and from E3 and all of the events that are going on at the moment and all the blogs and stuff. And it's all the Manager Mode info so far that we know about FIFA 14. And every time sort of a mode's details are announced, I'm going to do a video like this, just sort of explaining what I know so far and getting your guys' feedback on what you think of what you've heard so far on FIFA 14 information. So this one is on Manager Mode, and without doubt the single biggest announcement in the Manager Mode in terms of changes is the Global Scouting Network. And basically what this means is that as a manager of a club, say in the Premier League, you will not know the overall stats and the full stats of all the players in, say, the Portuguese league, the French second division. And so what you're going to have to do, if you want a player for a certain position, you're going to have to go and check, what left wingers are available in League 2. And over time, your scouts are going to have to compile a report on how good he is before you purchase him. So if you're not aware of him with your knowledge of football, then you can't just randomly go after that player, and the scouts are going to be able to use their wisdom to tell you what sort of potential there is in this player. Obviously you're going to know what players are young, but essentially you're not just going to be able to scout around and do a search that says, I want to know all left wingers under 25 that are over 70 rated. You're not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to go, I want to know what young left wingers are in the French second division, scout them for a couple of months before the window opens up, and look for the ones with the biggest potential or the biggest overall stat eventually once the scouts have compiled it. And you're going to have to buy players like that. It's a drastic change to the way that you buy players. Apart from the big name players, obviously you're still going to know Benteke is going to be a brilliant player. You're still going to know players that you're aware of in real life, like a manager would be, like Wenger knows. João Moutinho is a great player, yet in real life, who knows? If he wasn't aware that he was a great player, he would have to scout him for months on end. So that is the major change there. Another major change, guys, is around the interface. If you're familiar with Ultimate Team, that is the interface that FIFA has gone with for career mode this time. So you're going to have your tabs, your main tabs across the top, and it's going to be like the Metro Windows 8 style design of the boxes. So you go along the top for your main things, and then you press down when you're on the tab that you want to be on, and then there's loads of like squares of all the options and things. And the feedback from the testers and everyone that's managed to get their hands on it this year is that it works really well, and I must say I do like it in Ultimate Team. The next thing that they have announced is around player growth. I think basically what's coming back from the guys that I've had a go on it and from the EA developers is that they've really focused on making it much more random who grows. So the criticism that they had this year was everybody just watched YouTube for a couple of weeks at the start and they knew all the players with really good potential. So I think that is something that they've looked at and they've gone, well, let's make it more based on if a player doesn't get injured, if he gets a good run in the team, if a player gets sold, then he gets more game time. And I think it's much more random who turns out to be a great player is much more random as well. Apparently, another aspect of Manager Mode this year is they've further enhanced the audio synchronization between what's going on in the Manager Mode and what's going on in the game. So the examples that are being cited by people is that if you've got Leighton Baines and he scores an amazing free kick for you, then it will mention it the next time he steps up for a free kick in a couple of games' time. Or if someone has handed in a transfer request, then it will mention that in the gameplay, and there's much more feedback in all that sort of arena as well. So let me know what you think about what you've heard about the Manager Mode. Let me know what you think. If you think it's enough changes, if you've heard enough changes from the guys, Put in the comments if you've heard some changes that I haven't mentioned, and I will compile some more for another video. I think I'm going to look at what we know about Ultimate Team in the next roundup video, guys. Let me know what you think of this, and I've been FIFA Vic. Bye.